Hey everyone, it's Elaine with Sweet Stampin. Thanks so much for joining me this Tuesday. And we are headed towards the middle of March. It's the 11th, and we have a couple of Tuesdays left. As most of you know, I am going to the on-stage event this weekend that Stampin' Up! Is having in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm very excited to see the new annual catalog and the new products. So I will be posting on my page, and I'll try and also share on my Instagram and on my blog all the fun things that we are doing and that they are showing us. Hey, thanks, Mercy. Today, I'm going to show you three different and fun ways to use the Memorable Blooms dies. Now, these dies have a really fun, I think it's an octagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an octagon. I get confused between octagons and hexagons sometimes. So this really cute die that's an octagon, and I thought of a couple fun things that we can do with it. So I'm going to show you that today. And also I have both of the cards that I made last week. And so we're going to raffle one of these off. I have put the people who have commented and shared in my random wheel spin generator. And so hopefully your name will come up. So let's see here. We're going to go over to our random name, and we'll open this up. There we go. There it is. All right. And so here are our names, and we'll go ahead and spin that and see who we've got. Okay. We have Joan. So congratulations, Joan. You get to choose which card you want. So let's change so you can see a little bit better. Oh no, sorry, the bow fell off. You can choose the Crumb Cake and Misty Moonlight one or the black and white one. So just put a comment here or send me a message letting me know which one you would like. So super fun. Oh, I'm gonna write Joan. I need to remember to write that. So I just put a little sticky note on here, and then there's Joan. Okay, so lots of news in the Stampin' Up! World, the first of which is about the basic white cardstock. So I just wanted to let you know that there currently in the catalog is the basic, hey Paula, thanks for joining. So in the catalog, we have the basic white cardstock and we have the thick white cardstock. And initially Stampin' Up! Was going to discontinue the thick white cardstock, but we have asked Stampin' Up! To consider not discontinuing it, and they have agreed to keep it. So thick white cardstock will be back and will still be sold. It will be at a higher price because the mills, the paper mills, aren't making as much cardstock anymore because it's not, unfortunately, it's not as profitable. So the basic white cardstock is also changing in configuration. So instead of 40 sheets, you're going to get 24 sheets like the other cardstock packs. So different amount of cardstock. So again, this is because less paper mills are making cardstock, and so there are only a few paper mills that Stampin' Up! Can use that creates this really nice smooth surface that we can stamp on. And so the price is just going to go up, which is unfortunate, but I think it's just a part of life now with everything that's been happening. So that's the news on the basic white cardstock. So just wanted to let you know about that. The second thing is Paper Pumpkin. So if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you might have received an email from Stampin' Up! Telling you to claim your Paper Pumpkin subscription. So there have been issues with the link. So if you have issues, just know that they are aware of them. So just click on the link and it should take you to where you can claim your paper pumpkin and put in your email that you use for paper pumpkin. And then it will become part of the stampinup.com and you'll be able to manage your orders, Stampin' Up! Orders, and your paper pumpkin from one place. If you have any issues trying to claim your paper pumpkin, let me know, or you can call Stampin' Up! Directly and let them know, and we can help you out. So I have yet to claim mine. I'm going to go through the process to see what it's like, and I'll let you know. All right, so now paper pumpkin. Okay, the last bit of big news is that on April 15th, Stampin' Up! Will be changing over their Stampin' Reward program. So you might have heard about this upcoming change. So on April 15th, they are going to introduce a new Stampin' Rewards program where you get rewarded for every $20 and above that you purchase. So it's going to be 10% starting at $20 instead of $150. And then you will bank that $2, no, $1, right? 10%. Oh, no, $2 because it's $20. And be able to use that on a future order. And you can accumulate them and use them for, for a product. I think they have a year expiration date, but I think that's a generous amount of time to use the coupons. So more information will be forthcoming and I will be emailing about it as well. If you have any questions in the meantime, just let me know. So lots of fun things that are changing. So I'm just checking right here. Okay, we've got that. And then just checking here. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go to Memorable Blooms. So this is the Memorable Blooms bundle. It's in the mini catalog. And I thought this die was really cool. And that's the whole reason why I bought this bundle is for this die right here, because I thought it was so cool. So I thought of some fun ideas that we could do with this die. So we're going to go ahead and do some of them today. So the first kind of most basic one that I thought of was creating a window. So this is using the In Color Designer Series paper pack that probably will retire when the new catalog comes out. And I just raised it on dimensionals to create the dimension and then stamped an image. So this is, or a sentiment. So this is very basic. And then this one I embellished a little bit more. So I embossed this piece and I'm going to show you a little bit of masking that you can do with this one. And then I stamped using I love this stamp, the Elements of Text. It's one of my new favorites from the online because it just creates such a beautiful background. And then I colored this using the blends. So I colored with markers first on the stamp and then stamped it and then colored with the blends so that you get a no line look. And it's because sometimes I just don't want to stamp in black and I think it looks pretty. So those are those two. And then I have this one here in a different color. This is in Misty Moonlight, and I did stamp in the Memento black ink and colored with Misty Moonlight and Mossy Meadow. And I've just used a little bit of DSP behind there to create the texture. And I stamped one of the leaf images all over to create, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can kind of see that on here. So now I'm going to show you a couple of fun things. The first is using your dies to create masks. So basically what I did is I just used this fun octagonal die and I cut it out of a pretty big sheet of cardstock. It's just a scrap piece of cardstock. That's why there's printing on the back. And now I can use this as a mask and you can do all kinds of fun things with the mask. You know, this one right here would be fun as a mask too, creating the negative image. So I'm just going to put this down this way so I can kind of see where this is going. a little bit. And then I have peach pie. We used to have peach parfait, so I still get confused. And I'm gonna get some ink. I think I got a lot.
So these will carry over to next year.
This one? This dies? How do you know?
No, peach.
Oh, the peach. Yeah, these colors, these in colors.
They will.
Yeah, so this is my friend Anne. Some of you have met her before. She's been on my lives. And she's here with me because we're gonna go to on stage. So just like that, you have a pretty shape that's been blended, and then you can stamp on it. You can highlight it, but I'm gonna stamp on it because I think that'll be fun. So I'm gonna do Memento Black. Oh, I put it away. I'm gonna do Memento Black with this large flower image. And so I'm just gonna stamp that right on there on the side. And doesn't that look nice? Just very simple, very pretty.
Very pretty.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could lightly add some texture using this from the Elements of Text stamp set, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. So I'm gonna trim this down because I started with a little bit larger piece. So I'm gonna trim this down to 4 by 5 1/4. And we'll do 4 over here, maybe. I might have to trim off more over there. Okay, let's see if this is, oh, 5 1/4. So let's just trim a little bit more off this side. Okay. Not exactly centered, but still good. Okay, so now we have our little spotlight here. We can do a couple fun things with it. Going to grab some peach. Oh, it's over here. I have things everywhere. Oh, another fun thing that you can do that I was going to show you is you can use some of the masks. So you can start with this and then put one of our masks on top of it and then brush, and then you'll get a cool pattern as well as the hexagon shape. And then let's go ahead and stamp on that. That'll be fun. You can stamp on that. You can stamp and die cut and add something, but I think it's kind of fun when you stamp on it. So there's that. Okay, and then I cut this one down and I have some peach pie. And then you could just add a little sentiment down here or over here, and that's a very simple and pretty card that you could send. So let's see, what sentiments do we have? Thanks so much. Thanks so much is always good. Let's see, this one is you've been on my mind. Here's thanks so much. And we'll do it in the black. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so really simple card. Sometimes it's a challenge to do a one layer card. But this will definitely go in the mail very nicely, and you could even add some gems to it. And that's our nice card, and we can do it. We'll do it with these two and make a few thank you cards. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you was a shaker card. Oh dear, I'm losing these little things. Let's see, where are they leaking out? So I thought I had adhered it down, but I guess not, because these little guys are leaking out, and I see one right there. And this is all sticky from trying to get them out. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna seal it better next time. But this is using the itty bitty itty bitty pieces. What is it? Itty bitty bokeh mix from the butterfly suite, and then the bokeh paper also from the butterfly suite. And then again, I stamped this with fresh freesia, and then I colored it all in. So I'm just gonna add this with a dimensional. And then I'm gonna add a sentiment later depending on what kind of card I want or need. Let's see. I think this can go this way right here in the corner. And I'm doing the smaller one because I've stamped the larger one in the background. So I want that one to show. So it would be nice to put like a little sentiment going this way. Like maybe "You mean the world to me, love and thanks," I think would be good. So there's that. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how I did the shaker card. You guys have seen shaker cards before, but this one I'm going to do a tiny bit differently. So I started with a piece of 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and then the fresh freesia is 4 by 5 1/4, and I adhered them together before I cut them out. It's just easier that way. You could use adhesive glue as well. So now I'm going to get my little sticky. Do I have any sticky things left? Yeah, I have a few. My sticky thing. And I'm just going to put some adhesive all around this octagon. And I have a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 window sheet cut out that I'm going to put on the back here. Try and get that as even as I can. And then any other sticky parts, there's some sticky parts, I can use my little cornstarch bag to make that not so sticky. Yeah. Still sticky. Okay. So it's not quite as sticky. And then I like to use one of these cloths that you use to clean your eyeglasses or your computer screen. And I like to just wipe it a little bit to make sure it's nice and clean before I put it on the card. So now I'm going to use the foam adhesive strips. Okay, hey Carol and Teresa. Oh, fun. Okay, Joan, so one trick that you can try if the paper pumpkin isn't working is in the address of the website. It usually says http:// I know that's a lot. So you need try and see if there's an S after the P. If not, add an S. So it's supposed to be a secure site since it accepts credit cards, and I think Stampin' Up! Left off the S in the link. So that's my guess as to why people are having trouble, but try that and see if that helps. So I hope that helps. So foam strip, these are perfect for shaker cards. I like to just use one strip and bend it all around my opening. And I also like to make sure I start on the side or the top so that this is all one continuous piece down here, so none of my pieces fall out, although that didn't work for me too well last time, but I think it's because I didn't like press down. You gotta press it down.
I like to take the big clear block and put it over the top of it.
Oh, that's a good idea. So Anne said to take one of the big clear blocks and put it on top to weigh it down. So let's try that. Okay, cut this off. And see here. I'll have one of these right here. Doesn't quite fit.
How about this one? Nothing's on it.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta smush it.
You gotta smush it.
Yeah.
Smush it.
Give it a little smush.
Smush. Okay, that's a good hint. Okay, And then, oops, why am I handing this to you? I don't know. My other tip is also to go in and do a little cornstarch in here, because sometimes the edges are sticky too. And then all the stuff you put in your shaker card gets stuck to the edges. So I try to do a little dusting of cornstarch on the edge, and then I just kind of wipe that up. So, but you can do as you like. Okay, so now I'm just kind of put this here to see how this fits. And I want to stamp the flowers back there. So I'm gonna do, what if I do, what are some of the other colors in the itty bitty bokeh? Like balmy blue? It's like balmy blue.
Balmy blue.
Okay, balmy blue, or
Petunia pop.
Petunia pop. I kind of want to try a different color.
What'd you use?
I used fresh freesia. So I'm wondering if using another color will make it stand out more. So I think I'm going to try the balmy blue. I'm just going to clean this off first. Squeaky, squeaky clean.
Oh, petunia pop.
And then, you think petunia pop?
It's a little darker.
Petunia pop. I don't know. Oh, I know where it went. Okay.
Or the other blue, instead of balmy, is kind of...
What's the other blue? Or the azure afternoon?
You could do azure. That's pretty. Nice and bright.
Let's do azure. I think that'll look nice.
Yeah, that'll be pretty.
Okay. All right. So now let's see if I can stamp this in the right place. A good thing to do that I didn't do is before you put the window sheet on, you can take a little pencil and trace the outline so you know where you're stamping. I always forget that step. And then I'm like trying to get it exactly right, and
One finger in on the side.
Yeah, so another trick that I do is I hover. So I hover about where I want to place it, and then I try to move. I try to move that out of the way. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right, we're just guessing. Ta-da! Woo!
Beautiful.
Oh, pretty good guess. Oh, that looks lovely. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna add some of those itty bitty bokeh pieces. And I'm just gonna get 2 pinches, I think. 2 pinches. 1, 2. Okay, and I didn't realize this, but there are these taller pieces in there.
They're so pretty. They're like a pearl.
Yeah, and so I just make sure they're placed up. I know that's a little bit picky. Okay, and then I think I saw one more. Flip it over. Okay, so that's all the itty bitty pieces. Oh, I think it needs a tiny bit more. Just like a tiny bit. I'm always bad at, hey Mary Ellen, using too many things in my shaker cards. Oh, and I'm gonna also put this piece of foam tape down here so that this is all level. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that too. And then there's gonna be some static, possibly. And so I will try to place that down. And then I think I'm gonna use the little trick again to press that down really well before I start to shake it around. Make sure that's sealed. Sealed, sealed. Okay. Yeah? Okay, I think I got it this time. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna start doing that. And look, they're not totally sticking to the sides. Those are, but it looks like I got these sides better. So that, and then I stamped this little flower and colored it. I think I mentioned that before. And then this one we can add a little sentiment to, I think just on a straight piece or something. So this is probably too big. This is from the hibiscus. But I can go through, you know, and try and find just a little strip of something to put. I love when dies have labels on them, the label dies with them, I mean. It's very helpful. Okay, so what do you guys think? Oh, hey, Lori. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Carol. Okay. Oh my goodness, Teresa, you send out a couple hundred a month. Oh yeah, yeah. So this first card would be excellent. It would be super easy and quick as far as card making goes. Shaker cards, not so much. Okay, so that's a shaker card, and then you can embellish as desired. Okay, so that's number 2. And then, oh, what was my number 3? I think my number 3 was, so I did this one, I did this one, we did this one, and then I need to find where I put it. It was a piece of fresh freesia. Okay, so here's number 3. So a window card. So these are also window cards, but this one is going to be a little bit different. So we're gonna put some white in here. So this is a piece that I cut out of basic white, and I have, where did I put it? I have an embossed. So I embossed in white and then colored it with the blends, and it's very delicate, very pretty. And I'm going to place that, actually, it will be inside. So it'll be like the window of the card. And I think it would be really cute to like emboss the top of the card and then add a sentiment. So un momento here. I also did the same thing as the other one, but I didn't really like how this one turned out. I tried it again on some other pieces, and it looked much better because I stamped. I fully stamped. You could also put, instead of putting that piece in there, you could put this piece in there, and that would be, and connect it to this piece right here, and that would be super pretty window for that. Lots of fun ideas there. So let's go ahead and I think I do want to stamp on this one. So let's go ahead and I think I need a little bit of sand erasing here because there's a little tiny piece of something. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Okay, fresh freesia. Get some fresh freesia. And then I want to do it really lightly. So I'm gonna stamp off on the sheet down here. So I'm gonna ink this all up, and I just inked the ink pad so it's super juicy. So I'm just gonna stamp off down here and then kind of line this up. Oops, kind of moved. Okay. Oh, that works. And I even got it right side up. That's cool. So this is really cool because it fits that very nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to place this inside here. Just gonna do it. You could do it raised. Raised would be cool too, but this time I'm just gonna do it flat because I think I'm gonna raise the flower. Okay, so I just fit it right in there. And then we're gonna open this up and we're gonna put this one on dimensionals. And sometimes it's kind of fun if the piece is not hanging off the side to put it on and on dimensionals, and then you can open and close it. But this, since this one kind of, it doesn't fit that, we're just gonna put it in here. So I'm just gonna use a few dimensionals. Okay. All right. So we'll put that over here on the side again. Okay, and that makes a very pretty window. And then I think I'm gonna emboss the top of this. I think that would look really nice. Or you could, I wonder what that would look
heat
like.
emboss?
Dry emboss the top. Or I could stamp this in a light fresh freesia all around
Good Versamark
to create a texture. Yes, Versamark it. Okay, let's try Versamarking it. Okay, so I have to clean it. But I'm hoping that this will carry over into
I think it's so pretty.
the online exclusives or the new catalog, because I just love this die. It's just really, really fun. And we don't have a die like this, so.
Yes, and they kind of hinted that they might be keeping bundles.
Together?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Did you tell them about the new feature online with the search?
Which one?
The search,
oh,
the
yes.
search
I think I did. I can't remember if I was talking to my team or if I was telling everyone, but I'll just repeat it if I already said. So when you go to the sales page now, and the product is part of a bundle or a suite, there will be a drop-down menu on the right, and you'll be able to see the other products in the bundle or suite. So this is something that I've, been asking for a while. So I'm very happy that they're starting to do this. They said for now, it's only the bundles and the suites that they'll be doing, but I think those are the most important ones to do. So hopefully they will continue doing more. And I think that's going to be super helpful for everybody to find what they're looking for and what coordinates with what. So I'm very happy that they are adding that to the website. Okay, that looks really nice.
Yeah, looks very nice.
Looks very, very nice. Okay. And then, of course, we have to add a sentiment and some gems. I kind of feel like the white, but the antique pearls might be too creamy.
Or the purple rhinestones.
Oh yeah, the
Give it a
purple
nice
rhinestones.
Those might be going soon.
Yeah, I think they're probably going soon.
So stock up now.
I need to use them before they're gone. Yeah, because I love using the gorgeous grape. Can you tell? Gone, gone. So gorgeous grape, I think will look very nice with this. So scissors. So we'll do some gorgeous grape. I just stuck it to the wrong place and the adhesive came off. I'll deal with that one later. Nobody's ever done that before. Okay, I only have 2 little ones left. There we go.
Very nice.
Nice. And we could add a bow and another bow. No, that's too much. Okay, let's see if I can.
Your words, though.
Yeah.
That'll give it a little pop.
Yeah. If we add a sentiment, that will finish it off. Okay. Back in the little bag. So yeah, I still have quite a few purple gems, although at one time I had 5 of these, so I've used a lot because I've used them for a couple swaps.
I just ordered 2 more.
Yeah. Oh, I love the purple one. Purple is one of my favorite colors. So there you go. And then I think I'll probably add just a little sentiment maybe on this piece. So you open it up and the sentiment is on the top piece, and then there you go. You could sign something here, stamp something there, and very pretty window card. So the dies, super fun. Even if they retire, you should get them before they retire, because this die is worth it, I think. It's really fun to play with. So You can do shaker cards, you can do window cards, you can do simple cards with masking, and then you could step it up a little bit and add some other design masks with texture. Oh, where was I going to put these? I think they were going to go on this one. So here's kind of another two takes on windows. You could probably put one of these in here somewhere, maybe something like that. That's a lot of foliage. And then third take on the window card. So those are my ideas for this bundle. And I'm still going to be making some cards with it because I always end up cutting more pieces than I need. And another idea that I had was to emboss on some of the in color DSP, and then you could do white and the same color, and then you could put it like that and maybe pop it up, put a little sentiment there, and then it would be kind of a fun monochromatic card. So that's probably another card that I'm gonna make. And then I have a whole bunch of these from all the cutouts. So I'm gonna make some cards with these, as well as some of these. We'll put this in the pile here. So really, really fun bundle. And I really enjoy playing with it. It's really a nice shape to have in your repertoire. Thanks, Carol. So, wow, I got done with that one fast. Sometimes I take the whole hour, but this time I got it done quickly. So let's see, which card is gonna be, so this card right here, ooh la la, is going to be the prize for next week. So make sure you say hi before we go, and so you can get it into the raffle and share the video. And I will put you in the raffle for next week. I will be back on Sunday from Onstage, so I'm going to have a lot of fun things to share with you from Onstage. It's going to be an Onstage recap, and then the following week will be Paper Pumpkin. So the Daisy Daydreams. So a lot of people are very excited about that because it has the daisies. So keep checking in with me every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time now. I hate daylight savings time, as an aside. And I will see you next week, and I'll see you online. I'll be posting lots of fun photos, so make sure to check those out from Onstage. So again, if you have any questions or need help with the Paper Pumpkin transition, or the basic white paper, or the Stampin' Rewards transition, just let me know. I'd love to answer any questions. I will be sending out emails explaining everything as well, so you can use those as references. And I hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend, and I will see you next Tuesday with a lot of fun Onstage goodies and show and tell.